Hello, tasty boys and girls. Ain't nobody watching, but it is fine. Let me just find the music to play. The music background. This one's just fine. This one is just fine. No one's watching, but let's start this off. Let's start off with a little baby boy drawing, like last time. That stream didn't show up. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. There we go. I'm watching myself on my phone to see any incoming chats. Any incoming chats from my boys. You guys are my boys. Anyways, let's get started. Oh god. I'm dying on the inside. Let's go to Pinterest real quick. And let's find a sweet little reference. Tasty little reference. Is there any, find some boys to draw. You know what? Fuck boys. Let's draw this lady. These. Oh, I need to be on the red pen. Okay. Nice, delicious. Oh, oh! Don't tell me this is just the same song on loop for an hour. That's not okay. No, that's not okay either. Is this good? I think this is good. Actually, you know what? It's too slow. Is this okay? Lower it down a bit. That is just fine. Like earlier, it is just fine. Oh my god. I was just about to say there's one person watching, but that one person watching is me. So, love that. God, it's doing the nasty. Ew, I already hate this. You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh god! A friend of mine sent me a bunch of... a bunch of references as to what I should draw, and one of them is just a cow. You know what? Let's draw a little horse. This is how you draw horses, people. Ooh. Then you get the ear in there. Ooh, blocky thing. And there's the back of the horse with that dump truck ass. Because that's what horses have. And then, this thing. There's the nose. There's the lips. Okay, now let's line this horse real quick. Ooh, tasty little horse. Ooh, nice little horse drawing. Then you do the bridge. And then you swoop down into the nose. Nope. Oh god, I undid the... Oh god, redo. Then you do this nostril. And then, like, horses have wrinklies for their mouths. And then they got nose creases. It's like humans. Horses have nose creases. Then we gotta do the lower lip. And then gotta do one of these. This is just a warm-up horse. Oh, we forgot the pretty little lashes. Pretty little lashes, pretty little lashes. Pretty little lashes. Let's give him some... Ooh, let's give him some anime hair. Nope. Let's just give him a quiff. Oh god, no, I love that. Hold up, I love that. There we go. He's got a little Jigglypuff pompadour. And there's the other ear. And then, do a little bit of this. And there you go. You got... Wait, well, I'm not done, technically. Oh god, why did it do that? Why did it do that? I'm gonna find out I'm doing this all in the same layer. That would suck. Well, let's give her a ponytail. With a scrunchie. Ooh, nice, beautiful horsey. Oh, she's so cute. Got a floofy little tail. There we go. And then that dump truck ass. Oh my god, I hope my I hope my roommate doesn't hear me say that. And her little that's her tail. And sketch layer off. Lovely horse face. I don't know about the rest of it, but it's a lovely horse face. And her name is Bethany. Bethany! Bethany! Come here, Bethany! Am I muted? No, I'm not. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. Bethany! Come here, Bethany! Bethany's my prize-winning horse. Ain't that right, Bethany? That's definitely what Bethany's owner sounds like. This is Bethany the horse. She gets her hair styled every other week. Okay, let's get rid of Bethany. And let's see what kind of references my friend sent me. They're all they're all on a level that I cannot achieve. So let's go back to the subject of pretty boys. Something I think I do well. It's hard finding... Well, it's not hard finding pretty boys on on Pinterest. It's just, it's hard finding pretty boys on Pinterest. That's all I can tell you. You know what? Let's just do one without reference. Let's just wing it. Let's wing it. Just wing it. Okay. Let's wing it. Wing it, wing it. Wing it. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. We're winging it tonight. Wing it, wing it. Wing it, wing it. Center it. And then, let's get into drawing a pretty boy. Ooh, gotta give him man face. Gotta put in that honker, otherwise known as a nose. Gotta angle them eyes and make him looking at you. Gotta get him smiling. That's an ugly smile. There we go. And let's get him doing an eyebrow thing. But give him an ear, and all of a sudden we're drawing Castiel. Wait. Oh my gosh, no, that's ugly. Why is his face so squat? What's going on there? Why did I make his face so... Give him pointy nose. And then same eye shape. His eyes are closed more. And what is this man's deal? Long hair? No, bowl cut. Not bowl cut. I mean, he has a bob. He has a bob. And then you know what? We're making another vampire. I completely forgot how to flip the canvas in this. So we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. And then the thinnest of eyebrows. There we go. And do brow bone? No. Brow bone? And then no. That's where his mouth ends. And then like cheekbone for days. Let's make his chin pointier. And there's his neck. His shoulder. And there you have it. Pretty boy John. Let's check out oh, there is no one watching. Isn't that just lovely? Isn't that just... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Isn't that just delicious? When no one's watching your content. Oh god. You know what, I don't know what that does, but it makes me feel like something's happening. And then gotta do that. You know what? Let's pay a lot of attention to this eye for some reason. You know what? Let's give him a... Nope. Let's give him a little mole right here. See, now his eye looks very dramatic for some reason. Why is that so thick? Then curve the tip of the nose. And then to the nostril. And then let's pay a lot of attention to this eye as well. Ooh, nice dainty little eyelashes. Let's do it to this eye too. Oh, but they would be thicker. You know what? No. Just to that eye. It's a side view. Then the mouth. Under bottom lip. Then you do the Cupid's bow. And then you take a sip of your monster. Let's crack this baby open. Ooh, oh no, that got into my speaker. It was just a tiny drop. Hopefully that doesn't do anything. Okay. Hopefully I didn't just fuck up my computer big time. Then you put your reusable straw in your can of Monster and you take a large sip. Oh my god! That feels like raw energy. Dude, it tastes like cake. But like, also not. Oh god, I think I have a problem. Okay, let's do a separate... Nope, that's... That is also not correct. That looks weird. That still looks weird. Yo, what the hell? Yo, what the hell? Come on, dude. Is that good enough? That's good enough. No, that's nowhere near good enough. Okay, that's fine. We just gotta go in really meticulously. We gotta erase. Make it look like it never happened. Make it look like it never happened. There we go. Now he just has a bulbous eyebrow bone. Okay, and then... Oh, that's not what was supposed to happen. There we go, and then... Chin... Chin... Nope. Chin... Oh, that's good. That's not so good. There we go. That's all right. Then you get a little. Then you go in and you be meticulous. You be meticulous. Very detail oriented. Super detail oriented. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Yay, we're making a pretty boy. There we go. The pretty boy's coming out. He's coming out. Now for the giant stroke. Oh god, it's still in eraser mode. There we go. The giant stroke that is his ear. Nope. And cap it off there. What? And then you do once again. What is our code word, kids? You be meticulous. Detail oriented. And there you go. Now it doesn't look weird. Let's check out Twitch real quick. There's still only one person watching and I don't think it's me. Yep, it's not me. Or is it me? I don't think it is me. Oh my god. Anyways, let's continue. Wasn't supposed to be on eraser mode. There we go. And then wait, and then jawbone. I mean, no, that's what? That's not the jawbone. And now to block in his hair, because this man's gonna have pure black hair. Oh, I should probably do that on a separate layer. Okay, and then there we go. You gotta put a gap. You gotta put a gap in it. There we go. Oh my god, this man's got the bluntest bob I've ever seen. I love a nice blunt bob. Actually, that line is disgusting. Hold up. Then, oh shit, dude. You know what? Let me zoom in. Oh, but then Oh, what the heck? What the heck, dude? Looks crazy on this side. God damn it, why does it keep doing that? Okay, and then one. Oh wow, love that. And then one stray strand right there. And for the rest of it, boom. Love that. Okay, huh, what is this? Okay, so that's a closed off thing. And then invert selection. And then actually, is there? Huh. Is there a way that I can? I guess not. I guess not. Okay, so that works. And then deselect. And then oh god. Do this. What the heck? Oh, okay. And then we Command X. And then we turn on that layer first of all. And then we Command X. Oh. That's not what I wanted to happen, because there's a sliver missing. But anyways, deselect, and then you... Oh, that's not what I wanted. Wait, hold up. Then where is that line coming from? Oh, that's where that's coming from. Ooh, look at that. Bluntest bob I've ever seen. So blunt. It's beautiful. It's delicious, except for this little error right here. And then, ew, this guy's ugly. Ooh, so ugly. Fuck. You. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do another one. Inches. Inches. Great. There we have made a new we have made a new thing. Ugh, what to draw now? Well, you know what? Let's go on Instagram. Let's see what Instagram has to offer in way of inspiration. Okay, so the answer is absolutely fuck all. That's what they have for inspiration. Absolutely nothing. Let's take another sip of our monster. Now that's what you call hydration. Ooh, so good. This stream is definitely not sponsored by Monster. You know what? Let's just draw a bunch of hands. Here's a short little tutorial on how to draw hands. You draw a square. Actually, should I use that pen? Let me use this one because I like how this one looks. Draw a rectangle. Any or square, depending on the size of the hand. And then you do other little rectangles. You do 3. This one's supposed to be thicker. Okay, so you do 3. 1 in the middle, being the thickest. One a little bit shorter, and one even shorter than the other 2. This is your pinky. This is your ring and middle finger, and this is your pointer finger. Or you know what? Forefinger. It's another word for your pointing finger. Then you do another one for your thumb, right? This is gonna be slanted because your ring finger is always shorter than your what's it called? Your ring finger is always gonna be shorter than your middle finger. So now that that has been done, which honestly should have been done in red, so let's just change it to red real quick because it is a sketch. There's another tip for you. If you're gonna do a sketch in digital, do it in red. And if you're gonna add stuff to it, do it in either blue or cyan. It's up to you. Oh god. Okay. So now that you've sketched out your hand, you're just like, what do I do from there? Well, you add the details. Like how your thumb has like this thing right here. That's a joint or something. And then this thing right here, that's the connective tissue. Sorry that the lines are wobbly. I have issues. Usually oh god, I use this method. This method is easier when doing traditional art. I use pen usually. And then bam, this person seems to have broken their wrist. So you see, you've made a hand, and because I didn't put it on a separate layer, can't really do anything about it. Add nails. Yay, nails. And then give them gross, dirty knuckles. Forgot the thumbnail. There you go. That's how you do a hand. Oh, so lovely. Give it a heart. There you go. So, what's another way? What's another thing that I can teach y'all guys how to do? Oh, ooh, how about this? Let me teach you how to draw a horse. You do a main circle. This is the cranium. I don't know if that's how you spell that. That's the cranium. That's where the brain is. Ooh, juicy brain. Delicious. And then you do this part. That's the snout. That's the nose part. You connect it with one line. Depending on the angle of the line is depending on what kind of horse you're drawing. Let's do it like that. So once you've done, actually, let's do this. Once you've done that, you do a jawline. There we go, beautiful jaw. And then because you've got your jaw, let's add the let's add the neck. I always do a curve because I always have them facing behind them. So let's add the details. There's the brow bone right here. And then usually, because of this angle, they are, what's it called? Their eye would be here, because that's the angle in which I have drawn this horse. So you put a little lash there, and then that means that the other eye would be right here. So horses' eyes are not circles. They've got like a little thing here and a little thing here. You could say they're almost like cat eyes, where if you draw it, it's one main circle with two circles on the side and an angle. So now that we've done that, let's go to the other details. This is the nose part, the snout. There's a nostril, but that's too big. Horses' nostrils are height. And they've got folds, just like humans. Because this is the hole, and then this is the folds. So and normally if a horse is in this angle, you could see the other fold on the other side from the other thing. So then you do a lip down here. There you go. And horses' mouths are real short. And they have like creases right here next to their mouth. Bottom lip, right? But they've got a chin. Horses have chins. And then you connect it to the jawline you drew earlier. Now, when you're inking this, you don't actually put in the full line where it's connected like that. You do this part and this part, because your neck is gonna be here. Or along this, it's gonna be along this line. So you're gonna wanna connect this line to the neckline, but leave this open because jaws are not super defined. And necks always have creases in them, especially horses' necks. So you're gonna wanna add creases from the jawline, from the neck, and then there's the main neck crease, which is everyone's got it, even people. Like when you what's it called? When you tighten your face, when you like make a really tight expression, and then your neck tenses, there's like a muscle or a ligament that like pops out, and that's very defined on horses. So now that you've done all that detail, let's just draw that in blue. Let's go to the eye, right? So horses have eyebrow bones. So you gotta do that, because that indicates the eyebrow bone. And then they also have creases under their eyes. Yes, horses get under eye bags. So you're gonna want to do this. You're gonna close off that, round it off at the top, and then when you go in later and line it, you add lashes, but not too defined, just like make it look like eyeliner. let me just let me show that. Hold up. Oh, that's in blue. See, there you go. There's the thing. And then you gotta add all the creases because horses are really wrinkly. Oh, that was on accident. Horses are really wrinkly. And then, surprisingly enough, horses have cheekbones. Horses have cheekbones. So let's put in that nice little cheeky. There's the cheekbone. And look, you've already, you haven't even inked it. And you've already got what looks like a horse. That's not how you spell that. That's how you, that's how you spell horse. I'm so sorry, I had gas. not that kind of gas, I had burps that I was trying to hold in. Okay, now you add the ear. They jut out. And they're like Doberman ears. So draw Doberman ears. And there you got horse ears. Well, that's the easiest part. Now, horses are not bald, so you might want to add some hair at the top. All horses have bangs. Well, for the most part, most horses have bangs. But their hair goes down the spine of their head. Goes down their spine. So you draw their hair going down their spine. And then this curve right here that I drew earlier, that's their spine. But also, the back of the horse is over here, right? Their spine also goes down here. So you might want to add the hair there. And then because this horse is not weird, you gotta close off this neckline because it also connects to the arm line. There you have it. A horse. Only the sketch. I just taught you how to draw a hand and a horse. Oh god. Oh, I'm so sorry for yawning. Oh wait. What does that do? Oh, that did nothing. Oh, jeez. Okay, there, I taught you how to draw a horse. What else do you want, you miscreant? No, I'm kidding. What else is there to do? Ooh. Here's how to draw a nose. You know what? Let me change the... No, I'm gonna leave it to art stream. I was gonna change it to random tutorials, but no. Here's how you draw a nose. You go in with your red pen and you do a triangle. But you do a diamond triangle, so it's got one long triangle and one short triangle under it. And then an open triangle upside down at the end of the long triangle. Right? And then this is where your eyes would go. Ooh, so spooky. So this area is for the nostrils. Nostrils come in different shapes, but we're just going with this one. And noses always have a button to them, right? They always have a point. This is where this person's point is. So where the upside down open triangle meets the long triangle, you're gonna want to draw just this, right? That corner area. And then where the upside down bottom triangle meets the long middle triangle, that's the like the side of the nostril. that you see when you're facing on a person, right? So when you are coloring his nose, you do a dog nose over a human nose, over the nose, and this is the area where you're gonna shade, because that's the area that the light is not hitting. This area will always be this area, depending on the lighting, will be highlighted, and then this area right here also put a shadow, because that's where the shadow goes. So remember, do this. That's a gross color. So the reason for this is because this is where your eyebrows go. That's where you start your eyebrows. So it helps you later on. And then this is such a shitty way of explaining how to draw a nose. I'm so sorry. On a separate layer, let's just see if we got it. You do you do this in digital art, that blue and red sketch. I call them the under sketch. I don't know if they have an actual name. When you do a sketch under things. Oh god, this song has words. So like I said, you shave the, those are called in anatomy nasal labial folds. I just changed the song, by the way. Well, no, actually these folds right here that connect your mouth and your nose, those are nasal labial folds. But these are somewhat close. Okay, now time to shade the bottom. And then you go on the curve of the bottom of this circle. And then you also go, oh god, that's too dark. Then you also go along the nostrils with the shading and up the nostril folds. You also want to add shading here, but also here, where it starts here and then gets dark, gets lighter as it goes on. Starts dark here and then like gets lighter. I don't know how I want to, how I intend to be an art professor if it's so hard for me to explain things. And let's just add some shading to these sides right here. Then we turn off the sketch layer and there you go. You have a nose. Let's just darken it up a little bit under the tip of the nose, because if the light is hitting this area and the tip of the nose, you're probably gonna experience some dark shadows under the tip of the nose. And if someone has a more pronounced button to their nose, you also shade a little tiny bit above the circle that is above this circle, just a tiny bit, because it shows that this person's nose is very, like, the tip of their nose is protruding. So if you were to see them from the side view, their nose would be like that. Okay, so now I have taught you to do a horse, a nose, and a hand. So let's get on to eyes. Eyes are very easy for me because back in middle school at in the gym, whenever we would have gym class, for most of the gym class, most of the time we didn't do anything. So There was one day where I sat in the bleachers inside of the gymnasium and just drew an entire page of eyes. And that's how you get better. A lot of people say, "Oh, I don't know how to, you know what, let's bust out an eye right now." So a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't know how to draw. I can't draw or whatever." But it's not that you can't. It's just that you need practice or something along those lines. Because everyone can draw. It's all about skill set and mindset. Um you have to practice a lot if you want to get better, because that's the thing. That's the thing about, oh, that's a little too dark. That's the thing about most skills, is that they take practice and time. Just like how art, if you want to get better, the best advice that anyone can give you is practice. Now you may be saying, that doesn't look like a realistic eye, but it's an eye, isn't it? Um and I like this style of eye where it's not exactly realistic, but it's close enough. It's close enough where you can be like, "Oh, that's an eye. That looks good." But it also like looks painterly almost, but not really. And then there's that thing that little thing that I drew earlier from the nose. And give this person an eyebrow. I'm not so good with eyebrows. Eyebrows are not my strong suit. You would think if you're drawing eyes all the time that you'd be good at eyebrows. I'm not. So now that I busted out that eye real quick, let's talk about how you go about doing an eye. Now, it's best to do your eyes very, if you're gonna be doing it like a on paper, it's best to do the shape of the eye real light. You could probably barely see that. And most eyes are like rounded diamonds, or they're almond shape, or they have a heavy top crease, or they're like very not slanted, but they're like slits. No, that's a really bad way of describing it. They're not as open as others. I know that my eyes, one of my eyes is a different shape from the other. Like it's very, it's not that noticeable, but like if you were to look at my eyes, you'd be like, oh, one's a little more like not droopy, but it's a little more rounded, as opposed to the other, which is more angular. So I've done a rounded um a very squat rounded diamond shape, or rhombus, as they say in elementary school. um and now you want to add a very light sketch for the iris and pupil. I think that's what these parts are called. So I always do dramatic eyelashes, but like regular eyelashes, there's a lot of them, so you do a lot of strokes. But I like doing the way I do mine. The way I draw mine is very like dramatic. I swoop in, swoop out, but I make sure that they all are on they're all together like this. All right, swoop in, swoop out. I mean, swoop out, swoop in, swoop out, swoop in, swoop out, swoop in. So that it looks like multiple on top of each other. Because eyelashes are not in a row on top of your eye. They're like this. You know? Like if you were to see your waterline, which is this area right here, where your eyelashes, they don't grow from the waterline, but they grow under the waterline. They are they're in an offset pattern where it's not like one straight line, but it's like zigzag kind of. Let's just and cut. Okay. So now that we've done the top lashes, your bottom lashes are a different story. Your bottom lashes are not on this line. The top lashes, you can't really tell because they're long, but your bottom lashes are under this line. And the reason why I do like this and like that is because, well, the reason why I don't do that. I do this, 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 and that, is because it shows depth. I think it is. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. It shows that they not only curve forward, but they also curve outwards, and it makes it look a little bit more not realistic, but like kind of. So then you draw a little crease where those bottom lashes are, and then right here is your tear duct. So you want to very lightly sketch that in, because it sometimes it's not noticeable, depending on if you're the crease of your eyelid. On one of my eyes, there's the crease of my eyelid does this next to the eye, but on the other, it just does the normal thing. Really interesting. So sometimes it's not visible, sometimes it is, depends. Okay, so now we've got an eye. So let's get in with like a smudgy brush. And then we darken up the areas we want to darken. Like the eye has color. And usually the darker, it's darker under the lid. It's darker under the lid for the eye. So this area, there's always a shadow. Your eye is never like fully white. So let's just color this in very lightly. And then, you know what? Let's zoom in. There's no point in me being zoomed out this much. So under the lid, there's a shadow that's cast by it. So for the colored part of your eye, it makes the colored area, it makes the part under your lid darker. And also the edge of the iris, I think is the colored part of your eye, is always darker than the center for some reason. I'm not too sure, probably scientific reasons. I don't know. And then there's the dark part. So because light hits it, it's darker on the outside than it is on the inside to show depth. So let's just continue coloring this in. I'm not coloring it in because there's no color, but and let's just assume that the light is hitting from this direction. So usually, what? Oh, this looks like a fisheye. That's kind of gross. Usually, light doesn't just hit your eye like one dot, like one circle. It does like a thing. where it's not exactly just like one circle, like I said. It's like a whole thing. So shade a little bit more under the eyelid. Darken it up. Darken up this part because that's not white. There you go. There you have your eyes so far. So let's define this a bit. And the top lid. This is exactly why I said don't draw it very lightly at the beginning. Because eventually you're gonna add other values. So my my eyelid does this thing where naturally this corner of the eyelid is darker. Like the skin tone is darker than the rest of my eye. And then on this side, there's the shadow casted from the bridge of your nose. So you do the shadow coming out from this corner and lightening in the center. While this part is doing essentially the opposite, but kind of the same. And there you go. So now for the little shadow down here that I did earlier in this quick sketch. This thing right here is done because sometimes if you have darker circles, it concentrates down here, like it swoops out. It's not just a circle around your eye, it like goes with the shape of your eye. So normally it's darker in this area than it would be up here. So you do a little darkness up here, and then you stretch it out over here so that it's not hugely dark, but it's also not just white. And then you do the little thing from earlier that I said that I talked about. And you may be wondering, what is that thing? Well, your eye, though it may be in a socket, like this is your skull and this is your eyeball, though it's right, that looks like a nipple. Though your eye is in a hole inside of your skull, the skin under your eye right here in this area jets out like this, right? So does the top one. So there's a little right in this area, which is right here, there's a shadow kind of casted from the bottom. So let's just get rid of this really scary looking sketch. And yeah, that's how you do that. So then you define this one more time. Let's just go in and draw the bottom lashes again, because they're kind of hard to read how lightly sketched they are. And there you got it. You got an eye. Now, you may be wondering, how do you do the sketchy eye that you did here? Well, you do the same thing. You do all the same steps, but less defined. So you do the eye shape. You do the lashes. You do them real sketchy and real dark. And then you do the same thing for because you want to be quick at it. It's good to practice doing the what's it called? The meticulous method, and then later developing a quicker way of doing it yourself. And that's how you develop an art style, by the way. Is you when you draw something that you have drawn a lot very quickly, it doesn't look like how anyone would draw it if it was realistic, you know? So if I were to draw a realistic horse again, it would be a realistic horse, right? And if someone else were to draw a realistic horse, it would probably look the same. But if you've practiced enough where you can get it to where you can do it as quick as possible, and using your own methods, that's how you get an art style. Like, no one would draw a horse like this, right? No one would draw a horse like that. Wrong, right? But because you've learned how to draw it the realistic way, quote unquote realistic, you can make up your own rules. Because that's how everything works. Like fashion, if you know the rules to fashion, you can break the rules. Like supposedly there's a rule where you shouldn't wear blue with brown. And if you know how to do it correctly, then you can go ahead and wear blue with brown. So yeah, so this is I guess you could use this as a tutorial on how to develop your art style. You do things one way, and then along the way, you find an easier way of doing these things. And that easier way of you doing things is your art style. Right? It's just like handwriting. Like, I actually haven't checked. Oh, wow. Still, no one is watching. That's fine. I'm just blabbering. No one's. That's fine. So it's like handwriting. Like you learn how to write an A like this or an A like this. And over time, you find easier ways of writing. You find easier ways of writing that letter, and eventually this becomes your handwriting, the easiest one, the one that you're comfortable with. Like people write their eights like this, right? But over time I've become comfortable writing an 8 like this, right? So that means that this is my essentially art style. That's the only way I can think of describing it, because I've heard like this really good artist. Her name is Julia Lepetite. She's on this YouTube channel called Drawfee. Really good YouTube channel. I think they have a what's it called? A Twitch? Oh, did the music already stop? No, it's still going. They have a Twitch, so you can check them out on Twitch. You can check them out on YouTube. But she said that your art style, everyone technically has an art style. You don't develop it, it just happens. But trying to describe that just a second ago, I came up with the whole handwriting thing, I came with that realization just now, where your art style is your handwriting but for art. Anyways, let's just continue with this. So you've drawn your top lashes, your bottom lashes in a really sketchy way, and now you crosshatch to what's it called? Shade, right? Or you know what? Forget that. You want to use a charcoal-y brush to do this. Darken the outside of the iris lighten the inside, and then do the same thing here. So you just do what I did earlier. The meticulous tutorial, but you do it quicker and more comfortable, and it ends up looking very like your art style. So yeah, like this is, I guess you could say, this is my art style. This is the way I would draw an eye. You probably would draw it way differently, which is why that is our art style. And then there's an eyebrow. So now that we've drawn an eye, a nose, an eye and a nose, let's get to drawing a full face. So as always, I say go with a red bottom sketch. This is your initial sketch. So I don't do the whole 3/4 thing you learn in school, because it's very meticulous. It's very time wasting. I do a circle, and then I draw the two sides of the face connecting to make the jaw, and then the bottom to the chin. And then in the line that at the top of the line that meets the circle, that's where the top of the ear, that's where the connecting part of the ear starts, and then you do the rest of the ear how you want it, right? And the mouth is usually around this line right here where the jaw is. So, and the nose is right above that, so that's where I draw the nose. And the nose, most noses are in the center of your face. Some people have weird faces. And you see there, I've done the triangle from earlier. And your mouth is right below that, so let's draw a mouth. I didn't show a tutorial on how to draw a mouth because I still suck at it. Well, in digital, I suck at it. I feel like I've gotten better. Oh my god, I'm losing the hearing on my left ear. I hate when that happens. Don't you just ever... I don't know if anyone else gets this, but it's like all of a sudden in one ear everything gets muffled. Oh my god, I'm stretching. Everything gets muffled and all you hear is ee, and then it's gone. It fades away. And it's just like, why are you doing that? This mouth looks like trash. So let's just do a simple smile. So to make it look better than just a line, you add these little dots at the end, because that's the when you smile, there's like a little at the end of your smile, there's like these little things right here. Your skin bunches up right there, right, when you smile, and then this is just the end of your mouth. So now that we've done the mouth very quickly, let's do the eyes. Well, let's do the nose. And we're putting to practice everything that I said earlier. You see? Isn't that just lovely? Look at that. And your eyebrows start from here. And your eyes start from this crease right here. This corner edge. And we're gonna do more closed? No, a different variation of an eye. And let's do cheekbones. They come out from this point right here, where it's like the connecting area of the ear that I mentioned earlier, and go down to like about the tip of the nose. And then let's put it in indication of like a bottom of there being lips. So like Cupid's bow, bottom lip. So then we go in and oh, that's wrong color. Go in and we go over the detail. Oh god, the wrong pen. That pen looks like trash. That's something I want to use? Yeah, okay. So you go in, you do the important details. And the reason why I don't connect the smile is because if you're drawing a realistic mouth, the smile in part, the where your lips are separate, sometimes the line isn't fully defined. So hence why I did that. Let's do some quick brows. Ew, ugly. You know what? Let's do dot brows. This man would never have those kinds of brows. But whatever. Ears are something that I can't really on why the shape of the ear is shaped like that. I can't really tell you. It's just what ears look like to me. And then I learned from a tutorial that you do the earlobe, not the earlobe, you do that little part right there, and you do this thing, and then you do a Y and another one of these, and that's your ear. Oh god. And then you do the inverse on the other side. Now let's get in, let's do these eyes. These eyes will not look the same like how I did them earlier, because this is a different style, I guess. And your eyes have a lot of creases, so make sure you want to do that. I never do this, but it is said that you should, if you're drawing something, you should flip your canvas to make sure that it's even, because then it shows this side over, it shows this side over here, and it shows you if it's even or not. I don't do that very often, because most of the time it's not even. Most of the time when I'm drawing, it's not even. So now that we've drawn this man, actually, we haven't drawn him fully. Let's give him his jaw. There we go. Let's see what he looks like so far without the sketch. And you may be wondering, where's all the detail? Well, you get that with... Oh god, that's not what I wanted to do! Get that with your shading. So let's do the under the nose shading like earlier. And then you do the Cupid's bow. And then you do the nose creases. And then these bits right here also get shadowed. But it's lighter on the outside and darker on the inside. And then you do the indication that there's a bridge to your nose. You do the inner corner shadow. You do this little thing. Oh, then we do this from earlier. Let's see what he looks like without the sketch. And there he is. Let's just define the bridge of the nose a little bit. Then you want to give like indication that his cheekbones are pronounced. And there you have it. And I just realized this looks like Jon Hamm. If you don't know who Jon Hamm is, you need to know who Jon Hamm is. Because he's an actor with a supposedly large penis. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, but it's true. It's true. And darken up the nostrils, because inside of your nostrils are dark too. So let's do that. Find the tip of the nose. Oh god, I did that on accident. Yeah, this is this is actor Jon Hamm. Let's. Here's another artist tip. So no one steals your art. Do a signature. I wrote "fuck you." There are different styles of doing a signature. Some people do a little box and put their name in it. I can't do that because my name is too well. My real name is, I think, long enough. But yeah, it's good to put a watermark on your art. You could either put it in the corner or you can edit it in later. This is my Instagram, by the way, where I have my art. Queer Iridescent. Yeah. And also, I think that's my YouTube channel. Yeah, I think that's the name of my YouTube channel. So now that I've given you a short tutorial on how to draw a face, I think I'm done for the day. I've streamed twice today, but the first stream, which was technically the first stream ever on this specific account, because I have another account that goes by Nugget Dinos, where I play Minecraft. If you're interested in that, go ahead and drop a follow on not only this channel, but that channel, because that's what we're subscribed by. I'm subscribed by the follow button, or the subscriber button if you're watching this on YouTube, because I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. I very much recommend checking it out. Anyways, I did a stream before this, but because I forgot to put the save past stream setting, or turn it on at least, it did not save at all. So this might show up as the first stream you're watching. Yay! Well, thanks for watching. It was nice having you. And oh, fuck yourself. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please, don't fuck yourself. Please. Well, adios. Goodbye.